Kia ora, Mr. Speaker, and it's indeed a great honour to be able to stand up and speak to a Maori settlement bill, and I guess there may be many in the gallery saying, what would this white Pākehā boy from the West Coast be doing? I'm the proud representative of the top of the South, West Coast Tasman, for some time, and I've had many dealings with Ngati Apa and the other iwi groups over many issues for many years, and I want to acknowledge and applaud the efforts to get to where we are today. I'd like to go back and acknowledge that perhaps it was this group, these three iwi groups, who in fact sparked the movement that led to, I guess, the existence of the Māori Party, and that was the seabed and foreshore. It was a difficult time, particularly for Labour, but the fact that this group, this iwi group, had nowhere else to go, then they laid claim to the seabed and foreshore, is something that was unfortunate, and that no good crying over spilt milk, but it's meant that we've moved on, the Māori Party is in Parliament, and we now have a settlement bill before us that is a just and fair settlement, although I'm sure there'll be people who perhaps could have been greater on behalf of the Crown. Can I just acknowledge, as a farmer who grew up on the banks of the Kawatiri River, the Buller River, the third largest in this country, and that Lake Rotoiti and Lake Rotorua are the source of that great river, and it flows through my veins in a way that Māori speak of, that I can understand, that I've lived on that river, had a business on that river, farmed on the river, and can appreciate the need to protect it and protect the source of it, and it is fair and just that the national park be handed back to Ngati Apa and Ngati Kuia. It's along with, I think, some name changes. The good thing now that might occur for people like myself is that we may be able to better pronounce the new names that may be put on geographical places in the top of the South. But I know, and my colleagues have spoken of Labour's support for this, for the process. It has been a long and difficult one, and I would like to acknowledge many of my constituents, I guess, or from top of the South, who have been on and off planes for a number of years now, coming to Wellington to negotiate on behalf of their people. You've done a great job, and I hope that this settlement will enable the iwi organisations and the use of this money to grow opportunities for your people from now and into the future. Very, very important. And can I acknowledge that from a commercial perspective, this will allow a new partnership going forward. The fact that now there will be an obligation for proper consultation with iwi is fair and just. There will be issues of aquaculture development, of water management, of general development, because it is one of the most highly desirable places in the country to live. I accept that. People are drawn to the sun, they're drawn to the top of the South, but with that growth comes dilemmas of water quality, dilemmas of land use, and iwi now will be rightfully consulted at every stage of that growth and development. So, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed a great honour to speak, to say a few words, to acknowledge the efforts of iwi getting here, to acknowledge the difficult early process for Ngati Apa and Ngati Kuia in particular, and as I say, the seabed and foreshore issue that in hindsight will be recognised as a significant issue that brought Māori together, and I guess has led to diversity in this Parliament, regardless of our political views on issues, has brought Māori to be truly represented in this House. Kia ora, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Tauhen Hari.
Mr. Speaker, just on that